Fox News crew says that the GOP candidate favored to win Montana's sole House seat body slammed a reporter who was trying to ask him questions. Greg Gianforte is his name. He was talking to Fox host Brett Baer and his crew. They were preparing for an interview. All of a sudden, Guardian reporter Ben Jacobs walks into the room with a voice recorder, puts it in Gianforte's face, begins asking his response to the CBO report on the American Health Care Act. Gianforte tells him, hey, I'll get to you later. I'm doing this right now. Jacobs persisted. Gianforte told him to talk to his press spokesman. Jacobs persisted. And then take a listen to what happened next.
And we'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, but there's not going to be time. I'm just curious if you
have
the
speak
right
with
now.
Shane, please.
But you don't.
Sick and tired of you guys. The last guy that came in here, you did the same thing. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. The last guy did the same thing. You were the Guardian?
Yes, and you just broke my process.
The last guy did the same damn thing.
You just
All right, so you get the gist. That was a WWE SmackDown in Montana. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Chrysta Castañeda specializes in crisis communications. Joining me now. Chrysta, how you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, so this got a little ugly real quick. From a PR standpoint, the camp of the GOP candidate is blaming the liberal reporter, saying that, it was his fault. He didn't listen. He was in his face. Is that the right move?
No. The candidate's moves were inexcusable. You've got to have a preparation for this happening to you. I mean, I'm sure it's the eve of the election, and he is probably run ragged, but never should you let it digress to this. I mean, there's just no excuse for physical violence. You know, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. I mean, a reporter having a microphone in your face is 100% to be expected when you are running for political office and something important has happened, like the CBO score, which was what the reporter was asking about. So even Fox News, I watched the piece on Fox News.
Okay.
The Fox News reporter thought that the candidate was over the top, the way she described the incident. So somebody got the better of him.
All right, Chrysta, with that said, I believe that the reporter did cross the line. The reporter was overly aggressive. The reporter did not listen. The reporter's in his personal space. Now, I agree with you. You should not react that way. He's got to be better. He's got to have more discipline. He's got to handle himself better. But there are people taking up for him, saying, look, the liberal media specifically is way out of control. They're bullying people. They kind of push this. They want this to happen. And they got what they had coming to them. Your thoughts?
Don't let them push you into making it happen. It's bad PR. It doesn't matter how bullying the bullies are. If you respond and you're the one who's in the spotlight, you're going to get the attention. Now, the whole tactics of the media, there's got to be some strategies for preparing for this in advance, to where you're not in the room alone with the Guardian reporter if you don't want to be. If you're about to go on air with other media, I think it's a little hard to keep reporters out of the room unless you've prepared for a security perimeter or something like that. So I think the guy could have probably avoided it with some additional preparations.
Well, I think Gianforte's camp should have interceded at some point and just told the guy from the Guardian, look, we've got another interview going on here. We're getting ready for this. You need to get out of here. At the same time, you can't pick somebody up, choke them, body slam them, and punch them. Now, he's been charged with misdemeanor assault. 2 key Montana newspapers are taking back their earlier endorsement. But his camp, Chrysta, saying this. After asking Jacobs to lower the recorder, Jacobs declined. Greg then attempted to grab the phone that was pushed in his face. Jacobs grabbed Greg, who's the politician's wrist, spun away from Greg, pushing them both to the ground. It's unfortunate that this aggressive behavior from a liberal journalist created this scene at our campaign volunteer barbecue. So they are totally blaming it on him, saying he instigated it, and that falling to the ground was just some sort of a accident. Your response?
Well, I still don't think that's a very good statement in response to this. They concede that the guy stuck the microphone in the candidate's face and that he didn't move it. And then, a beatdown ensues. And the statement from a PR perspective fails to get across the primary message, which was, the aggressive tactics of the media resulted in an unfortunate incident at the barbecue. And for the physical altercation, the candidate is very sorry and apologizes. That would be a better statement, in my opinion, as
All right,
crisis communications.
Chrysta, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. That's Chrysta Castañeda, specializes in crisis communications.